Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a deep dive beneath the surface of our digital world to uncover the hidden architecture of the internet. We're going to explore a space that most of us have definitely heard of, but very few actually understand.
So picture this for a second. An internet that Google literally cannot search. Just a totally secret corner of the web where identities are completely hidden, transactions are 100% anonymous, and entire massive marketplaces operate completely beyond the view of everyday users. I know, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi thriller, right? But it's very, very real.
And here's the really crazy part. One of the absolute biggest empires in this hidden world, it wasn't built by some huge international crime syndicate or a massive tech company. No way. It was created by just one guy sitting on a laptop with a really radical vision. This is the incredible true story of the dark web, Bitcoin, and the wild rise of the Silk Road.
Part 1. The internet you don't see.
Okay, to really wrap our heads around this hidden world, we've first got to understand how the web is actually structured. So, think of the internet like a giant iceberg. Up at the top, the part poking out of the water, you've got the surface web. That's your everyday, publicly searchable stuff. Google, YouTube, Amazon, you name it. But lurking just below the surface, making up the vast unseen majority of that iceberg, is what we call the deep web. And that is simply all the digital content that's intentionally hidden behind passwords and private systems. But here's the thing you should definitely take away from this. The deep web is perfectly legal. In fact, you're almost certainly using it every single day without even realizing it. When you log into your private email, when you check your bank balance on your phone, or when a doctor pulls up a medical record, you're right there, navigating the deep web. It's massive, it's super secure, and honestly, it's completely routine.
Part 2. Inside the dark web.
All right, so now we're going to move away from that everyday, boring deep web and enter a much, much smaller, intentionally hidden neighborhood. And to get in there, you can't just type an address into Chrome or Safari. You need a very specific, highly specialized tool called Tor, which stands for the Onion Router. So, how does it actually work? Well, when you request data using Tor, it doesn't just go in a straight line from point A to point B. Instead, it gets wrapped up in multiple, heavy layers of encryption, literally like peeling an onion, hence the name. That data then bounces all over the place through a totally randomized network of global servers. It scrambles the trail so entirely that by the time the data actually reaches its destination, the original user's identity is completely hidden. It makes tracking them virtually impossible.
Now, you might be asking, why even build something like this? Well, initially, Tor was developed for incredibly legitimate, essential privacy reasons, protecting secure journalism, helping whistleblowers, and allowing folks in oppressive regimes to